a row.
Got our...
You ready? Awesome. I didn't know that.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's Lily's turn. Flag salute.
Will everyone please stay standing and join us in the flag salute? Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We love you, Lily! You guys can go ahead and look at the flag.
Yeah. Please stay upright for the presentation of the flags by Susanville FFA's Tyler Swayze and Curtis Mallory. Please be seated. Good evening, students, families, faculty, and guests. It is a true honor to stand before you tonight as we celebrate the incredible achievements of the class of 2025. This moment is the result of years of dedication, growth, and perseverance. And it's a time to celebrate not just academic milestones, but the strength of character, kindness, and courage that brought these young men and women here. Graduates, you've journeyed through high school during a time of extraordinary change, and you've met those challenges with resilience, creativity, and heart. Along the way, you've shown what it means to persevere. You've overcome obstacles, embraced opportunities, and learned that even in moments of uncertainty, you have the strength to rise, to adapt, and to move forward with purpose. One of the most meaningful lessons you'll take with you isn't written in any textbook. It's the art of building relationships. High school is where you've learned to connect with people from different walks of life, to listen, to collaborate, to lead with compassion, and to extend grace. These skills will carry you far. In a world that needs kindness and connection more than ever, your ability to foster understanding and bring people together is truly a gift. You've also demonstrated remarkable adaptability. You've embraced new ways of learning, showed up for each other, and stayed committed to your goals. Whether online or in person, you found ways to thrive and make a difference. You've been leaders, teammates, scholars, advocates, and friends, and you've helped shape a community built on support and kindness. While much of high school is about classes, assignments, and exams, it's also about discovering your voice, your values, and your potential. Whether on stages, in science labs, on sports fields, through service projects, or in the student center, or even quiet acts of compassion, you've made an impact. And those moments, big and small, have shown us who you are, capable, thoughtful, and ready for whatever comes next. To our Grizzly families, thank you for your unwavering love, encouragement, and the belief you've shown in these students. You've been a steady source of strength, and your support has made all of the difference. To our teachers and staff, your guidance, passion, and care have shaped not just minds, but futures. You've been role models and champions, and your impact will be felt for years to come. Class of 2025, as you take your next steps, whether it's college, career, service, or an adventure that's still unfolding, carry with you the lessons you've learned here. Lead with integrity, listen with compassion, be curious, be courageous, and trust in your ability to make a difference. There may be moments ahead when the path feels unclear, but remember, those moments are not roadblocks, they are turning points. Embrace them with the same strength and optimism that you've shown here. Be bold, be kind, be the person who uplifts others, and don't hesitate to reach out when you need support. You are never alone. We are so proud of you. You've left your mark on this school, and now the world is ready for the mark you will leave on it. Congratulations, class of 2025. As you embark on this exciting new journey, know that you carry with you the support, admiration, and love of Lassen High School and the entire Susanville community. Your future is bright, and it begins now. Please join me in welcoming Rachel Vincent, one of the class advisors for 2025.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Vincent, and I, along with Elizabeth Ammon, have had the great privilege of serving as the class advisor for this unique and gifted group of human beings over the past 4 years. After months of trying to get students to select a keynote speaker, other than Donald Trump, Mrs. Ammon and I threatened them that if they didn't choose someone soon, we would get up here and turn it into a Saturday Night Live roast. Well, that threat clearly backfired, because the next thing we knew, a ballot had gone out, and here we are. However, in keeping true to the innovative nature of the class of 2025, we have embraced this honor and made it our own. But it won't quite be the roast that you guys were hoping for. Instead of a roast, I would simply like to introduce you all to this wonderful group of young people sitting before you. The class of 2025 came to us a bit disheveled, slightly ignorant in the ways of tact and discipline, but full of heart and enthusiasm. Over the past 4 years, we have come to know them as the most authentic, charismatic, gifted, high-spirited, and lovingly cheeky group of young adults with whom we have ever had the pleasure of working with. This class is filled with artists and dreamers, athletes and academics, realists and politicians, those who embrace tradition and those who challenge it. From day one, the class of 2025 has set itself apart from the rest. They have been trailblazers, doing things their own way. Instead of traditional simple fundraisers, they held art auctions that showcased the unique talents of each student, floral events to benefit the community, and community game nights. Instead of waiting until senior year to unite as a class, they chose to spend their money along the way, taking the entire class to the movies, bringing in parents to teach them to sew buttons and tie ties, hosting annual Easter egg hunts, and throwing pool parties. The class of 2025 defied the norm by creating multiple class offices to include more student leadership opportunities, choosing to have 2 co-class presidents so that they could finish what they started together, and even creating a sunshine committee to spread cheer. They have been inclusive of each other, supported one another, and after 4 years, have truly unified as a class in a way that sets them apart. On a personal level, this class has shown me that sometimes it is okay to break the rules if your heart is in the right place. Their activism has shown me the power of the united voice. The way that they have embraced their own authenticity has moved me to see the world through their eyes and take awe in that sight. And so to the students of the class of 2025, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being uniquely you, with your brazen ways and your hearts of gold. Thank you for trailblazing your way alongside us through the past 4 years with your unique charm and charisma, your artistic nature, and your poetic souls. I am proud of each of you beyond words or measure. Now I would like to turn the microphone over to the people that we really came here to listen to, your fantastic student leaders. Please give a warm welcome to your ASB president, Peyton Garotti, and the class of 2025. And the class of 2025 co-presidents, Lily Ammon and Abigail Vincent.
Hi, Joey.
Okay.
My heart's beating a little bit, guys. I love you too, Zane.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2025, we would like to welcome all visitors, community members, family, friends, faculty, and loved ones. I'm Abigail Vincent, your co-class president.
I am Lily Ammon, your other co-class president.
And I am Peyton Garotti, your ASB president.
I would like to say good evening, but it's not just a good evening.
It's a wonderful night of celebration.
Tonight is the night that we, as a class, are welcomed into the real world as adults.
But we don't want to just tell you something about new chapters or overcoming obstacles. We want to leave you with a final note of inspiration and togetherness.
As a class, we have accomplished so much, but in a time so focused on the future, we would like to reminisce on the past years we've spent together.
Yeah, like how in ASB we were supposed to be planning assemblies and working on stuff for the schools, but in reality we were playing hacky sack or getting the hacky sack stuck on the roof, but we were really good at getting it down.
Or maybe you were gone every other day from school competing in FFA or FBLA, winning track meets or baseball games, or staying home sick for weeks with one of the hundreds of colds that went around campus.
The experiences we have endured and survived together have shaped us as a class. However, just detailing these adventures cannot capture our class into one speech.
Our class has been one of the most united throughout Lassen's history. We had more seniors called out on ditch day than ever before, as well as some of the sickest homecoming floats and lip syncs at assemblies.
And here's a little advice for you guys. Have fun, enjoy life, don't stress out 24/7, but make sure you take care of a little bit of your responsibilities because I don't want to see you guys begging on the side of the road from a couple years from now.
It wasn't until making our final senior year memories did we realize that we only had so much time left. A question commonly asked tonight will go, what comes next?
We cannot give you the answer to that question.
But you will probably figure that out here eventually. Well, let's hope.
The experiences and memories of the class of 2025 held together have guided you to this point.
In the moment, a simple gesture or navigating something unpleasant has shown you where to go.
All right, enough of us talking. Let's get this thing over with.
Congratulations, class of 2025! So we didn't need it, but that's okay.
It is my privilege to introduce this year's We Are Lassen Student of the Year, Christopher Rigling.
Where am I at here? Can everyone hear me okay? All right. Good evenings, parents, families, staff, and community members. Thank you for coming out to support the class of 2025. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I ended up here. I wasn't a superstar athlete, and I definitely wasn't a straight-A super scholar. I pretty much spent the past 4 years bebopping around this campus being myself. Apparently, a bunch of staff really liked that, so here I am. I've spent these years cruising the halls, making lifelong friends, playing hacky sack, and teeing for the best teacher on campus. Shout out Miss Newman. No shade to Mr. West. We know you're the teacher of the year. You're still my dog. Totally deserved. To morning chit-chats I've had with Miss Bennett, shared laughs with Miss Ammon, and had 4 wild years of bio tripping. I won't go so far to say I'll miss this place, but hey, it wasn't half bad. I also want to give a big shout out to my family. You've always been my anchor. To my dad, thank you for showing me the value of a hard work and for always showing up for others. And to my mom, thank you for blessing me with good sense of humor and decent looks and teaching me to greet everyone with kindness. So congrats to us, the class of 2025. Stay true to yourselves, chase your dreams, and trust we're all bound to do great things. Thanks for bearing the heat tonight. Big Rig out.
It is my privilege to introduce this year's salutatorian, Ariel Paddock.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, Grizzlies of 25. I thought I knew what to say to my class, that it'd be easy to get it over with, but here I was staring at my laptop at 10:03 p.m. the night before it was due, trying to write some inspirational speech. I even turned to TikTok to get some help, but with no luck. So the words I say today can be taken with a grain of salt or just enough drive to take that risk. Before I go on, I want to take a moment to thank those who've made this moment possible. To my family, thank you for being my rock, my ride, and my lunch money freshman year. I don't want to say I couldn't have done it without my family, because I know there are students in my class who have. And for that, I say, you represent We Are Lassen. To my teachers, thank you for guiding me, even when I showed up late, tired, or still asking, that was due today? To my community, thank you for showing up. From bingo nights to our auctions, you didn't just support my class, you supported the memories we made from it. But if I've learned anything from these past 4 years, it's that sometimes the best way to move forward is to rewind and relive. Let's rewind to freshman year. We didn't walk into a bustling hallway where friends are hanging out. We logged into Teams in our pajamas. We met classmates through blank screens and glitchy mics. Our world flipped upside down. While trying to figure out high school life, the Dixie Fire roared through Lassen County. We became a class not just defined by grades, but by resilience. We had smoke in our skies and uncertainty in our lives. Not the normal start we had hoped for, but maybe that's exactly what makes us Grizzlies. We lived life faster than ever, and now here we are at the end. I don't have to be your best friend to know how much we've accomplished. Some of us made a hole-in-one. Some earned not just 1, but 4 associate's degrees before getting their high school diploma. Some of us became a part of the largest group of FFA state degree recipients Ammon has ever had. But too often, we downplay that. We worry about losing aura. Aura in our world is reputation. It's that polished image we feel pressured to keep. It's the fear of trying something new, because what if we're bad at it? What if we look foolish? Let me say this clearly. Losing aura is not failure. It's freedom. Take the leap. Sign up for that CNA program. Go pro in sports. Join that theater company. Let yourself be seen for who you really are. Let yourself want things, even if it means you have to start at 0. Risk everything and take it, because the best things in life happen outside your comfort zone and far beyond your created image. Now let's fast forward. Some of us are going off to college, UC, CSU, community, and across the country. Some of us are heading straight into the workforce, ready to earn, trade, and build. Some are joining the military, answering a higher call to serve and protect. Some are diving into the medical field, inspired by those who've helped us. Some, like me, are taking a break and to figure things out, and that's okay too. We're not all going the same direction, but we're all moving forward together. We came into high school hoping we'd leave with all the answers, but what we've learned is that life doesn't come with an answer key, and neither did our math teachers. Don't forget where you came from. Don't be afraid of where you're going. You've already faced the hardest parts. Now go live the best ones. Ad astra, per aspera, to the stars through hardship. Thank you.
I am honored to now present the class of 2025's valedictorian, Aidan Hollinsworth.
If you were to ask me freshman year if I could get through this speech without a problem, I would have told you no way. I was so scared of all the new people and unfamiliar sights of high school that I did not make it through a single day of my freshman year. First week of my freshman year. I felt so sick I thought I had COVID. Turns out I was wrong, which doesn't happen often. With that being said, I will be fighting off a panic attack while I'm up here, so bear with me. Now, I know that most that get up on the stage give all of us advice that is supposed to help us with whatever comes next. But I fear I've given more than enough unsolicited advice during school already, so instead, I want to take my time to thank everyone that has gotten me here. Mom, Dad, Austin, and all my family that have come all the way up here today. I love you and thank you for helping me through all my mental breakdowns. Mom, if it wasn't for our nightly debriefs, I would have such pent-up emotions I would explode. Dad, if it wasn't for your endless encouragement and belief in my success, I might have given up long ago. Austin, you made sure you were always there to fight for me when someone said something crazy, and I will always be thankful. My friends, Amelia, Bella, Hazel, Wendy, and so many others, thank you for making all of our classes tolerable and putting up with me. Amelia, I am so thankful to have met my absolute best friend so early. You came at the perfect time, always providing a shoulder to lean on and a friendly smile. Bella, we were friends freshman year, then drifted apart and found each other again, and I couldn't be more thankful. You always keep the air light and spread happiness. Hazel, though we bicker, it's never that serious, and thank you for keeping me humble. Wendy, you never fail to put a smile on my face and push me to be more adventurous, so thank you. To the entire class, thank you for keeping this year fun and never letting there be a boring moment. My teachers, thank you for the endless lessons you have taught me, both in learning and life. Miss Egan, thank you for always encouraging me. Miss LePage, thank you for keeping it real no matter what. Mr. Anaga, you made learning fun and rekindled my love for science. Miss Bennett, you made learning English interesting for me again. Miss Harris, your endless encouragement and happiness was always appreciated, especially right before lunch when I'm ready to call it quits. Miss Mendoza, the endless life lessons you gave us will stay with me forever, and I thank you for believing in me and my Spanish abilities, no matter how much I butcher the grammar. Our class advisors, Miss Ammon and Miss Vincent, I appreciate all the work you have put into our senior year, ensuring it was as memorable as possible. Miss Vincent, I will always be appreciative of how you taught me to always be skeptical and look at the world with an open eye. And finally, I would like to thank all those in my community that have come before me to make it possible to stand on the stage with pride. Those who stood up to the injustice throughout the country and were unafraid to live their truths, regardless of the suffering they would endure. I will forever be thankful for their sacrifices and determination to make the world a better place, no matter how you live your life. All that being said, I will give you one piece of advice that helped me push through all the tough times, including the speech. It is never that serious. Thank you and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Wendy Luttrell-Shoshone and Tony Lowe.
Can you hear me? Okay, guys, I'm so nervous. Bear with me. Whew. Okay, close your eyes.
And now, to introduce the class of 2025, Bob Nielsen, Assistant Principal, and Heather Eastwood, Guidance Counselor for the class of 2025.
You're good. Okay, stand up.
Okay.
Are you ready? I don't see it. There you go, Liz. Aiden Joe Hollinsworth. Ariel Camille Paddock. Christopher Troy Wriggling. Bella Nicole Rivas. Joseph Anthony Bertotti. Lily Elizabeth Ammon. Abigail Marie Vincent. Brooklyn Marie Glover. Olivia Renee Wilkins. Lindalba Moraga. Peter Adrian Nielsen. Ariana Elizabeth Saltzgaver. Josie Danielle Lehman. Tegan Lee Gonsalves. Zachary Marcus Hart. Tucker Lee Bailey. Hazel Eileen Gaumont. Regan Thomas Dunton. Brianna Louise Fox. Reagan Abigail Schrum. Shayna Savely McGarva.
Jeffrey Andrew Abbott, Jr. Nikolai Harrison Adams. Vance Allen Adams. Ashley Nicole Albonico. Andelaine Kate Anderson Nelson. Yolissa Isabel Andujo. Nicholas Richard Antrim. Alexandra Arambula Lomeli. Catherine Jessica Arter. Gaius Alexander Alton Ash. Megan Grace Berry. Julianne Christine Maxwell Bennett. Cadence Marie Bigham. Samuel Teddy Blue. Matusala Penisini Bolikinavalu. Mox Bonzer. Madison Rose Boyer. Sophia Lynn Briones. Antonio Luis Carvalho. Allie Brecklin Chandler. Rain Coulihan. Aviana Tristine Crandall. Daniel. Jason Davis. Artemis Loxley Ann Day. Ruben Elijah De Leon. Claire Bella Di Fabrizio. Devin William DeForest. Joel Vincent Del Carlo. Amanda Joy Dirksen. Ashton J. Dirksen. Kylie Madison Duncan. Caitlin Elizabeth Dunlap. Cameron Matthew Elliott. Taryn Bior Ferris.
Wyatt Ray Fine. Chloe Elise Fletcher. Taylor James Fogel. Gianna Marie Folk. Alexis Paige Forrester. Austin Lee Forsyth. Aria Jade Fournier. Peyton Charles Garatti. Thomas Clay Gates. Weston Wayne Glover. Alexander Ireneo Gonzalez. Gracie Ellen Gordon. Gavin Brian Grady. Sienna K. Green. Dane Garrett Groneman. Julian Gabriel Gonzalez Gintu. Easton Ryan Haas. Jamie Rose Hall. Aubrielle Mackenzie Hallmark. Joey Liddell Harrison. Kavika McConnellani Hathaway. Benjamin Ryan Hinosa. Trinity Paige Hewitt. Autumn Sierra Hughes. Alejandro Ibarra. Isaac Allen Jensen. Mia Caitlin Jimenez. Maddie Lynn Johnson. Connor Michael Kirak. Tegan Marie Knight. Adriana Lynn Kringler. Sitishuk Giunin. Jade Alexis Lazard. Madison Taylor Lett. Wendy Sunshine Latrell Shoshone. Antonio Crew Parker Lowe.
Emma Grace Luna. Feliciano Magallanes. Jasmine Marie Lee Major. Jaime Raziel Marquez Orozco. Lillian Page Marshall. Allie Lynn Martinez. Brianna Renee Cox McCartney. Phoebe Kuulelani McFarland Kranz. Brooke Irene Medovich. Victoria Christian Mahara. Bryden Riley Moon. Callie Erwin Moore. Jonah Arthur Moore. Marianne Hope Morales. Oscar Mauricio Morales Alcacida. Elizabeth Lee Murphy. Corey Michelle Nystrom. Lucy Lynn Olson. Tedrick Patrick Otto. Callie Robin Palmer. Elijah Moses Palmer. Karis Clover Parton. Connor Dean Perkins. Jonathan Andrew Perry. Jared John Fanchi. Christina Marie Ramirez Guzman. Amelia Ray Ratliff. Coda Legene Reddick. Ryland Dean Reed.
Thank you.
Kiana Elise Richardson. Roberto William Raquelme Hefner. Jasmine Allende Robinson. Yamaleth Azucena Rodriguez Orozco. Fabricio Adalberto Sanchez.
Jacob Preston Sanchez. Maya de la Luz Sanchez. Parker J. Schapp. Wyatt Vanagan Schroeder. Alexander Anthony Shaw. Aton Howard Smuelovich. Annika Helena Short. Shelby Nicole Reese Shorts. Aiden Michael James Skillingstad. Lillian Diane Smith. Luke Martin Souza. Lily Samaya. Kira Marie Swartz. Kylie Rose Tancredo. Sienna Kristen Dawn Tapia. Charles Edward Teeter. Grant Alexander Thomas. Savannah Marie Thomas. Lily Ann Tinston. Blake Andrew Tao. Laura Beth Mackenzie Trissler. Caitlin Ann Turner. Corinne Noel Urquizu. Samuel Wayne Vaquera. Ethan William Vermillion. Gabrielle Marisa Weiss. Colton Dwayne Watson. Cameron John Wattenberg. James Aiden West. Trinity Elizabeth Wheeler. Austin Shane Whitby. Alexa Rain Wingy. Zane Ezekiel Wright. Alexander Francisco Wyckoff. Misty May Kang Zhang. Aaron John Itaraga Jr. Alexander Kong Yu.
May I present Jarrett Elena, President of the Board of Education. As my last act as principal for Lassen High School, it is with great pride that I present the class of 2025 to the Board of Education. Every student in class has successfully met or exceeded all of the requirements as established by the State of California and the board policy of Lassen Union High School District. As the board president, do you accept the class of 2025?
Thank you, Dr. Vaquero. Yes, as board president, I do accept, and on behalf of the board, I should say, I do accept the class of 2025. Thank you.
I am happy to present Ms. Elizabeth Ammon, the second class advisor for the class of 2025.
Love you guys too. Lassen graduates, now that you have finished your last game, your last performance, and your last test, many of you will ask, what now? You have lived the last 4 years of high school carrying leadership titles defined by the roles you serve. You have worn your jersey, catching your last ball or making your last set, and you have stood on stage bowing after your last curtain fell or setting the microphone down after your last speech. So, what now? You will each leave Lassen tonight and trailblaze your own unique journey to your career destination. Some of you will fly high above that path as pilots. Some of you will walk and march along that path as members of the armed forces. Some of you will race like it's the Autobahn going 120 miles an hour straight to your career goal. But there are some of you that will take that back dirt road, make many wrong turns, hit every pothole, break down a time or two before eventually getting to your destination long after everyone else has made theirs. Yet, as you encounter those wrong turns and potholes, your perseverance, resiliency, and unrelenting determination will help you through every bump in the road and define the depth of your character. So as you take off your graduation gown tonight, you remove all your cords, your pathway medals, and your stoles. Own those memories and those moments that led you down your path. Then, take that next step forward to start your own trailblazing. Okay, I'm going to keep this short, just like your passing periods in high school. You will never again have to wander the halls of Lassen High's campus, searching with no luck for an open bathroom, only to find it packed with kids not actually going to the bathroom. Never again will you have to run track on a track that is not an all-weather track, or drive halfway across the state to compete in sports or leadership contests. Although your lawn mowing skills may not be so appreciated by others, I know Mrs. Vincent and I couldn't be more thankful for the talented, authentic group you are. Continue to trailblaze with that same energy you gave us your freshman year and make us proud. Your perseverance and resiliency are traits we admire in each of you. Congratulations, class of 2025. And for the turning of the tassel, I would like to introduce one more time Peyton Garotti, Lily Ammon, and Abigail Vincent.
All right, we're going to wing it.
Okay, are you ready, Abby? We would now like to welcome you.
You got to get in there.
We would now like to ask the graduates to stand for the turning of the tassels.
Graduates of the class of 2025, on the count of 3, will you please join me in turning our tassels from right to left to signify the end of our graduation ceremony? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.